At its height, 500,000 women were members of the Ku Klux Klan. With millions now counting themselves as members of the Hooded Order, the Ku Klux Klan became the great social organization for much of white Protestant America in the 1920s. The Klan demonstrated its popularity with its own form of pageantry, Main Street parades. The marches were exhibitions of might and spectacle. As Klan membership rolls grew, so did its political power. In the national arena, the Klan helped to elect 16 United States senators, 5 of whom were sworn Klan members. One of the 5, Hugo Black, recanted his allegiance when he later became a Supreme Court justice. From California to New Jersey, voters elected Klan-backed candidates to a variety of statewide and local offices.
You couldn't run for public office in some places unless you had the Klan endorsement and Klan support, because it had this enormous membership and it enjoyed the sympathy of non-members who may not have always condoned the most horrific and brutal acts, but who thought the Klan served a role in helping tamp down these dissident elements in society.
Klan philosophy was one of exclusion. The groups on the out, blacks, Catholics, and Jews, were subject to intimidation, economic boycott, and violence. While the majority of members abstained from vigilantism, the Klan was responsible for episodes of racial and religious terror. Most crimes transpired in the South, but Klan intimidation was felt nationwide. Most violence was directed at blacks. They were subject to beatings, floggings, and at times, murder. But the Klan mission of the 1920s was broader than the intimidation of African Americans. Portland, Oregon's exalted Cyclops once observed, "The only way to cure a Catholic is to kill him." While few Klansmen advocated the murder of Catholics, the anti-Catholic sentiment was a lure for new members. Because of their abundant numbers, Catholics bore the brunt of Klan religious terrorism. But those of the Jewish faith were equally despised by the Klan. The Klan was able to operate outside the law because in many communities its members were the law. In the last half of 1922, Morehouse Parish, Louisiana was run by the Klan. Because the Hooded Order had infiltrated law enforcement, Klansmen were confident they could get away with anything, even murder. In the midst of rampant Klan vigilantism, 2 outspoken critics of the Klan were murdered, their bodies thrown into a river. Realizing the Klan controlled the town, a desperate Governor John M. Parker appealed to the U.S. Justice Department for help.
Due to activities of the Klan, men have been taken out, beaten, and whipped. 2 men have been brutally murdered. These conditions are beyond the control of the governor of this state. A number of law officers are publicly recognized as members of the Ku Klux Klan.
After Justice Department agents discovered the victims' mutilated bodies, the Klan was rescued by the legal system. 2 all-white grand juries, each containing known Klan members, heard overwhelming evidence that identified the guilty. Neither jury brought indictments. In the midst of Klan terror, voices of dissent were raised. Some states began to fight back with